I have always thought that a powder around the eyes is a powder. That there's no difference, that it's all a gimmick, under eye powders that is. It's all a gimmick. That there's no difference between a setting powder and a face powder. I've seen lots of videos. I've noticed no difference in where on the face a powder really is a powder. I have noticed that some powders are heavier than others and cakey. It all depends on how they're milled, but a lot of the stuff they say about powders really is just, it's just marketing. And I have always felt that until I came across the Moira Undereye Powder, this little thing right here. And I am going to show you the difference between a finely milled setting powder and one that is fine, but not quite so finely milled. My favorite face powder, the AcneBlu. How these two powders wear and set differently around my eyes. It's amazing, and I do not understand why I haven't heard any hype around this powder. So let me tell you about this powder. This powder is super new from Moira. It was literally, I think, just released about 2 weeks ago, so last month, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It is non-comedogenic. It is a microfine powder, and it is perfectly eye safe. It is specifically an under eye setting powder, but it can be used anywhere on the face. It comes in, I think, like 6 or 7 shades, and it retails between $7 and $9. I'll give you the specific details. Now, this AcneBlu is not specifically made around the eyes. It is eye safe as well, but it's not as finely milled as the Moira. So this Moira powder is so fine and so very thin. Look at that. Look at that. And then when you put it on your hand, it's a whisper. And it's such a thin, fine whisper. And I have the shade Translucent Light. So Moira's colors are weird, and I think they run a little dark, but their products are good and good price points. So this is the AcneBlu, and this is light. If you haven't already, please watch my review of this powder. I love this stuff. And it's also in light, but it is a heavier consistency. Like, you can really feel the difference. It's not as fine. Okay? So, now that you know the difference between the two powders that I'm going to be showing you, let's apply them over concealer so you can see right off the bat, and do a wear test to show you the true difference between the two and why this is beautiful for under the eyes. First off, I'm already wearing the majority of my base makeup, with the exception that I haven't done anything else at all. Just my layer of my Australian Gold SPF 50 BB cream and all my skincare products. I have nothing around my eyes. I haven't even done my eyebrows, and you can see my extreme dark circles through my lenses. And let me zoom you in and show you what they look like without my glasses. You can see they're exceptionally dark. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on my concealer. Now, I have found that I prefer to wear a extreme full cover concealer without any color corrector underneath. That's my favorite at the moment. I honestly have to choose between full coverage and exaggerating fine lines, or hiding the darkness and looking tired. I've made the choice of full coverage. That's a choice that every woman has to make when they hit a certain age, and it's really your choice. There's no way around it. So I've tried every technique under the sun to minimize my fine lines. Nothing really works, but I have found something that does work, and I'm going to show it to you in this video. So let me apply this concealer. Okay, so that's one eye down. You can see how good that concealer has been around my eye. It's really hidden my dark circle as much as anything else ever has. So let's do the other eye. And then really blend in those edges so that you have no line of demarcation. Okay, so both eyes are concealed, and I think I'm going to add just a touch more right here. I'm using my fingers, but a brush works too. Okay, now, another tip when it comes to covering extreme dark circles that I have is to make sure that your concealer is literally the color of your skin. If it's lighter than your skin tone and has the wrong undertone because you're trying to brighten your dark circles, you will not brighten your dark circles. The only thing you will do is make your skin look ashy under your eyes. It'll just look gray. So make sure your concealer completely matches your skin tone. All right, now, next up, let this sit. Let it sit. Let it sit for a few minutes because your eyes will warm it up, move it around, and it will settle into places you don't want it to settle. And once that is done, I will show you how to correct before we get into the powders. I have let my concealer set for a few minutes and went ahead and did some other concealing on my face, and now I'm back to show you what to do about all the creasing that has formed around my eyes. You're going to need one of these little babies, this little Q-tippy thing right here. Let me see so you can see it. One of these and a mirror. And you want to remove one eye at a time any of your creases. All right, now I can powder. And on this side, I'm going to use the Moira powder, this one, and I'm going to use one of these finger puffs. Load it. And yes, I'm going to use a lot of powder. Smooth it out on the cap of the powder and apply. You can also use your pinky finger or smooth everything out again, just so there's no creasing. Now for me, because I have a lot of under eye creasing, I'm going to tip my head down to smooth that area out so I don't set any creases. And then I'm going to lower my eyelid and tip my eye up so that raise my eyebrow and tip my head up so that my upper eyelid is smoothed out when I set the top lid and I don't get any creases. So close it, lift up. My eye is hooded, so I need to lift my eyebrow as I do this. Set that really well up to the eyebrow. And I'm going to do the same thing with my regular setting powder on the side. So you can totally see the difference between this side being set with the Moira powder and this side. It's almost immediately. Right, and I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and give you a check-in in a few hours so you can see the difference in wear between the two. My makeup is all done, so this is the starting point. It's newly finished. Everything is powdered and set, and this is what my under eyes are looking like right now with my glasses on. Let me turn my camera. This is the Moira side, and this is the AcneBlu side with my glasses on. And off we have this. You can already see from just the short time I've been wearing this that the Moira side is much, much smoother than the AcneBlu side under the eyes. So let's see how this wears. Okay, I am doing my check-in from a window in natural light because I want you to see what this looks like in natural light as well as in my filming light. So again, this side's the Moira, and this side right here is the AcneBlu. And they're both holding up really well, but if you look really closely, you can see more dryness forming on the AcneBlu side than you see on the Moira side. And I have no idea why my camera makes my eye look crossed. In case you're noticing, I do have a cross eye, but it's really weird because I think it's just the camera angle, the way I have to look at the camera, maybe. See, because now my eye is straight. I'm paranoid about my eye looking crossed, but that's okay. That's my under eyes. Alright, I'll be back at the end of the day. I might touch up a little bit. Not under my eyes, just the rest of my face, and definitely put on more lipstick. I'll be back. It's the end of the day for me, and I want to zoom you in so you can see what my eyes look like after a full day. Again, on this side of my face, I'm wearing the Moira powder, and on this side of my face, I am wearing the AcneBlu. So let me zoom you in so we can see together what my eyes look like and why I love the Moira powder so much. Okay, so let me take my glasses off and zoom you in. On this side is AcneBlu, and on this side is the Moira. And as you can see, I have more fine lines on the side with the Moira. That's just the way I am. That has nothing to do with the concealer or the powder. But if you look really, really closely, you can see that the AcneBlu side, this side, is actually drier and heavier looking and more crepey in the skin's appearance than on the Moira side. This one is lighter and less crepey. There's crepiness on both sides. There's nothing I can do about that. I am 45 years old. It's just that the Moira side looks better. It looks lighter and less dry and less crepey than the AcneBlu side, and I am telling you, I am amazed by this. Why I love the Moira powder so much. It's so good. It's a really good, really finely milled under eye powder for mature skin. My only caveat with this is I think the colors look dark. This is light. This is the light, and it's like my complexion. That's the only thing. If you like this kind of wear test and video, please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. My name's Mimi, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.